Aha! Showtime!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates of all ages. It's Friday once again. Welcome to the show, guys. That FUZZYYYYY show on YouTube, on Facebook, and also on Nippertown. That's right. Welcome to the folks from the right side of the tracks. Good to see you all, guys. It's going to be a busy night tonight. Chris, how you doing? Heather, good to see you. Jen, welcome. Myron. Hello, Myron. Welcome, buddy. Good to see you, man. Huge show tonight, guys. aCoustiK going to be on the show tonight. It's an acoustic. They're an acoustic duo. Super talented musicians. Can't wait to get them in here and talk to them all about what they've done, what they're doing, what's coming next. Whole nine yards. We're going to get into all tonight. Of course, we'll take care of our show business, and we'll get those fine gentlemen in here as soon as we can. Unfortunately, we lost a couple of good ones today. DMX unfortunately passed away. So rest in peace, DMX. Also, Prince Philip. I think it's Philip, right? Prince Philip passed away. Sad. So, unfortunately, we lose people. So, rest in peace to them. What else we got? Try not to begin it on a sad note like that, but unfortunately, we kind of got to cover that. You know what I mean? Face. Okay. Yes. Face. All right. Here you go. Hold on. There you go. Happy? Hi. So we have the studio lights kind of purple. We went with purple. We're doing purple for charity tonight. Now, you guys ask, what charity are we doing it for? It's a pretty special charity to me. Her name's Charity, and she's cool. So we're doing this for charity tonight. How do you like that? Hi, Charity. Good to see you. Got you, didn't I? Share the stimmy, guys. We have 11 of them left. 11 left. Okay, there is... Hey, Finn, good to see you. Oh, Nippertown's watching me on Nippertown. That's awesome. See, there's Charity right there. Hi, Charity. 11 left, guys. We have 11 envelopes left. Nobody has said... Jessica has actually been on the show. That sucks, dude. Finn, that really sucks. Wow, that's pretty sad, bro. Kind of hit me on that one. Those sorry, Jess. Sorry for your loss, Finn. Jessica, rest in peace. Jeez. Well, that kind of took me for a loop. Sorry, Finn. I'm sorry about that. All right. Focus. All right. So share the stimmy. There's 11 of them left. If you send, they're $5 per envelope. There's 8 fuzzy head stickers in there. There's also a $50 bill, and there's 3 more $5 bills. 1 $5 bill's been claimed so far. I don't know if the 50's been out there yet. I don't know if the other 5s are claimed. I haven't heard nothing yet. So there's 11 of them left. They're $5 a piece. You can buy up to 4. The PayPal address is paypal.me/thatfuzzing518 show. Make sure you guys include your address so I know where I'm sending them. Because without an address, I can't mail them out. I'll stick a stamp on it, send it out. It's sealed. I don't know which ones are left still, guys. I'm, doing it as fair as I can. So, again, 11 left. PayPal.me/thatfuzzing518 show. $5 a piece. Make sure you include your address. We are working on something. This is the concept. Okay, it's the Tell Their Story show. All right, I want to put a show together of telling someone's story, whether they be alive, whether they unfortunately be passed away, but someone whose story is got a cool story, and you kind of don't want it to go with them, somebody that you know what I mean? Message me. And if you're interested, we'll get you on the show. We'll let you tell their story. Sounds kind of cool, right? In concept form anyways. So we're going to try that. We're going to try to tell the story show. Eventually we'll get to it as soon as we get enough people. I have some more artwork for the studio coming. There is it's a picture of Ralph who's like 8 years old, but it's like the straight on face and then like the face like that and the side of it. I had it printed up, so that's coming too. We're gonna show. I should show you guys the. No, I'm gonna save that. We'll save that for probably next show. If you guys have been checking out Nippertown, of course, it's nippertown.com. Also on Facebook, Insta, and Twitter at Nippertown. But nippertown.com is going to have this cool calendar where it's going to be like you guys can put your own info into it. And if it's a trusted content, it'll pop right up in the calendar. If not, then it'll go to the producers at Nippertown, and they'll approve it. But it's for like putting your information out there, bands and stuff like that. What's going on around town, all that stuff. So I want to, dude, but you know what? I will show it. Wow. That's what's going on with you, Finn? Really? Finn, that might get you banned, bro. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool at all. Hi, Jess, if that's really you. All right, you guys are killing me. All you guys are killing me. So, all right, we'll show you the new art that Myron came up with. This is kind of to commemorate Nippertown and I joining forces. So Nipper and I spent the day in the park the other day playing fetch with the microphone. There's Nipper and I playing fetch in the park. So that's right. Commemorating the occasion that Nipper and I are hanging out together. You like that? It's good stuff, right? All right, guys, chill. All right, just you guys can all work it out amongst yourselves. Text each other or call each other. Not in the chat, please. Also, it's Jim Wertman's birthday today. You guys know behind me is called Wertman's Wall. It's Jim's birthday today, so everybody wish Jim a very happy birthday. Put some balloons or some stars or some hearts in the chat for Mr. Wertman. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday, Jim. And also, Erin Harks. Erin is a local comedian / musician. She has a new release coming out March 26th. You guys can go over to, I think it's called Zoloft and Probation, right? Yes. And that's at erinharks.com. Go over and check out the website. It's got a whole bunch of cool stuff on it. Make sure you guys buy everything. Buy the whole website out. You know what I'm saying? Just to make her do work. I think she won't enjoy that. So just go over there and, spider and buy the whole website. Everything. Just buy her out. Buy out everything. That's erinharks.com, guys. Go over and check her out. She's totally cool and definitely worth your time. So go over there, check it out. Make sure you check out the new release coming out very, very soon. And with that, what color? Beard bands. The beard bands and the beard are both green. Lime green. Like, that's my colors. Spiky boy. Welcome to the show, buddy. All right, you guys, I'm going to have to silence you guys if you don't stop fighting in the chat. Knock it off. You know what? We're going straight to the boys. We're going to bring aCoustiK in. We're going to hang out with the boys. We're going to talk some shit with them for a little while. Let's get the aCoustiK paper. I got too much papers all over the fucking place. All right. So first we're going to bring in, you know what? I'm going to bring in Kyle first and then Cody, because it's always Cody and Kyle. So we're not going to go alphabetical. There's Cody.
Well, thank you.
Son. What's going on, boys?
Nice shirt, Cody. Hey, man.
Yeah, see this dude. You guys are going. I know it's Spike. Damn it, I know it's you. Yeah, you guys do the twin thing. Look at you guys are thinking you guys are in the same wavelength. If you guys haven't noticed, they're twins, and it's kind of easy to tell them apart now. It was never easy before, but it is now. aCoustiK, welcome to the show, boys.
What's up, Fuzzy? Thanks.
Nothing, man. It's definitely good to have you guys here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. we're going to talk about you guys' music. We're going to talk about what you guys are up to, what you guys are going to be up to, where we can find your music, the whole 9 yards. We're going to get you guys covered in all areas. First off, before we go through that, how have you guys been dealing with this whole pandemic thing? Everybody good? Everybody healthy? All that?
Yeah, everything's been great over here. Healthy, good. I mean, we're working full time. We're in the building for school, but yeah, so far everything's been great.
Excellent. What about you, Kyle? You good?
Yeah, everything's good here, man. You know, I'm still working full time and gigging, and life's good, man.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Well,
So
yeah.
let's get to see. You like that, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about. I mean, now that we're on the subject of the pandemic and you guys as a group, how did the pandemic affect you guys as far as, you know? I mean, I know everything was closed down, the gigging was tough, but like, as far as you're practicing, writing, blah 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 blah. How did that affect you guys?
Cody, you can go first.
Sure. I mean, we were restricted on a lot of things, clearly, with restaurants and bars and things. We had like a couple of very, very small private ones, like just for things that we had already approved. You know, socially distanced, way away from the group. You know, we were fed separately. So, you know, things like that. But I mean, in terms of a duo, I mean, we definitely took a significant impact in terms of, you know, losing shows and losing performance time for sure. In regards to writing music, I haven't really been writing much. It's actually been great. I'm also, you know, we're both horn players, so I've been getting on the horn a lot more actually, and just because it's been, you know, it's been good to just focus in and sit down. I haven't had like a room to practice in a very long time, so normally we're just go, play, work, and it was nice to just kind of take a step back and do some different things.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tag onto that. So, yeah, I mean, like in terms of the pandemic, obviously, like not playing out as much. It was kind of nice to sit back and learn a few new covers. You know, just kind of increase our repertoire some more. We already have like a very, what I think is a very eclectic and very extensive catalog of music. I think we have over 400 songs at this point that we just can pull out randomly. But just adding on to it, it seems like we keep going, like we just keep adding and adding and adding. And sometimes like you forget like some of the good ones that you used to cover, right? So it's like you go back and you relearn those, and then you pull those back out, which is a lot of fun. So we have some, like I said, like we're relearning some covers, you know, for some upcoming shows, just to kind of, we like to keep things moving when we play. We don't like to take breaks. We like to just keep, you know, going from song to song to song. So that's been kind of nice. And like Cody said, we've been getting back on the horn a lot more, learning some more stuff there, which has been a lot of fun.
Now, for those that have never seen you guys out, I'll give you guys a little hint. When these guys say covers, they talk about covers. They don't normally do identical covers. They kind of take them and they make them theirs. They put their little spin or little magic, which I absolutely I love that. I mean, it's you can listen to the song on the album. What you guys do is pretty cool. How you guys kind of take it, make it yours, and bring it to people, which is kind of awesome. Now, tell us a little bit about you guys as far as the band goes. Is it just you two? Is there more to it than you two, or?
Yeah, yes and no. For the majority, it's us two. You know, Kyle and I do majority of the work. Every once in a while, our good friend Andrew, he'll come in and sing with us. He'll fill in on guitar. He'll play cajon with us. We did right before the pandemic. Like, whoa, this is a good. Right before the pandemic hit, like we played Saratoga City Cider Night. We played out in Saratoga for their cider night on Friday night. And we did a full acoustic band, like 2 guitars, of like a full acoustic drum set, and that was pretty cool. So every once in a while, we'll get in with Andrew. He'll hop in and we'll do full band things, and then he's got his own little side project too, Resonate. So every once in a while, we'll help him with some stuff as well.
That's Resonant, the number 8, by the way.
Yeah. REZON 8.
REZON 8. That's right. So okay, so it's the core of the band is you two. How long have you guys been together?
Well, I mean, since birth.
literally since birth.
But as a duo, since we've started playing since 2015, that was when we got our first official acoustic duo.
Okay.
I actually picked up the guitar and was singing and playing before Kyle. Kyle had joined later. But like, so my first gig was like, I was like 14 years old playing at a restaurant or in a bar. But as an official duo, it was 2015.
So obviously, it's the original lineup. We can throw that question out there right now. Now, about the aCoustiK name, how did you guys come up with that? And the way you guys kind of spell it out is a little different for a reason, correct?
Yeah. So we had a sit-down meeting at a local cafe in Loudonville, Eden Cafe, with our friend Joe Ventura.
Great place.
Basically, yeah. He's a great owner, great little spot there. And basically, we just talked about marketing and how we can brand ourselves. And, we primarily only do acoustic guitars, but we wanted to change it up a little bit. And we wanted to not keep like a generic name. But the aCoustiK stands for, obviously we play acoustic guitars, but the capital C is for, the C is for Cody and the K is for Kyle. Mm-hmm. So that's how we basically came up with the name. And then we were like, yeah, we'll just roll with this. Like it's cool. We've gotten plenty of different misspellings over the years. We've gotten like aCoustiK. We've gotten a capital A, but we do a lowercase a so we can emphasize the capital C and the capital K. But yeah, it's that's basically how we got the name. We just sat down at Eden Cafe over probably the most delicious iced coffee and discussed names. Sure. And that's like the one. We're like, yeah, let's go with that one.
We also joke too that the little A also represents Andrew when he just shows up randomly.
The young A, that's right. Yeah, exactly. That Eden Cafe, the vibe in there is so cool, man.
Yeah,
I've seen you guys up there a couple of times, and it is a small joint, but it's very the vibe in there is awesome. It's just kind of like a chill place. It's a great place to see acoustic shows, especially acoustic shows. But yeah, that place is cool. Not to mention the fact it's literally like 2 seconds away from the house, which is awesome. I mean, that works. So let's do this. Let's play a song from aCoustiK, shall we? I'm gonna play Mean to Me. That is one of your originals. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so I wrote this tune. I brought this to Kyle's attention. He kind of helped me fill out the guitar parts. But I just kind of got into like every once in a while I'll get like into a very creative stream, into like a process where I find a theme that I really like, and I'll just sit down and I'll sit on it for like ever, and I'll have like a note in my iPhone and I'll just sit on it and then but this one I just typed to the page and that's what it was, and I didn't even think about it. I just wrote down a bunch of random words. I mean, this is it just kind of came out, and I'm very influenced by like pop punk and like that kind of style. So I took that almost emo lyric type style but I added a pop flair to it. So I really like the product that came out, and I think the mixing and mastering was done wonderfully. I can't remember who did the mix. Tony Catone out of Queensbury. He's now down in Nashville. Did the mixing on the song, and the mastering was done by. Oh, it's not coming to me right now. What is it?
Was it Shordelli?
No, it wasn't Shordelli on this one. Let me get back to you after the song, and I'll tell you who it is. I can look up who the mastering was, but
very good. Yeah. Well, we'll let everybody else. We'll let everybody else check it out. I've heard this song several times. Absolutely love it. This is aCoustiK. Mean to Me. We'll be right back.
It's not like you said goodbye, and now my heart is breaking, and I need to try to get over it, cause you're not worth my time. Friends don't ever let friendships die, and I need someone where it lasts forever, and the heartache is from all the laughter, the joy that you bring to my life's what I'm after. I want this feeling to last forever, so please don't go so easily. I want you to know how much you mean to me. Please don't go go so easily. I want you to know how much you mean to me. Waited for days, haven't heard from you at all, and I'm still thinking that we hit the wall, that you're out there fighting, giving your all. I'll be there to catch you when you fall, so please don't go so easily. I want you to know how much you mean to me. Please don't go so easily. I want you to know how much you mean to me. Rest assured you sleep easy tonight. Believe me when I say that everything is alright, 'cause I'll be the one to get you through the night. Don't be scared, just hold on tight. Go so easily. I want you to know how much you mean to me. Please don't go so easily. I want you to know how much you mean to me. Please don't go so easily. I want you to know how much you mean to me. Please don't go so easily. I want you to know how much you mean to me. Please don't go so easily. I want you to know how much you mean to me. Please don't go so easily.
Outstanding.
There it was at the end. So it was mixed and mastered by Tony Catone, or mixed by Tony Catone, mastered by Nada Recording. Josh Morris did the drums on that. And then you want to hear a funny story about that tune?
Of course.
Okay. So when we did the recording session, right, I went out and banged it out in like 2 days. I went out there to Queensberry for 2 days. We recorded all the guitar tracks. Josh came in. He did his drum track, did it in one take, because he's amazing. Now, Josh is part of Hasty Page and Dark Honey, if you don't know who Josh Morris is. Wonderful drum set player. So he did the drumming for me. And then I did the bass and the rhythm guitar. On the original track, because this is where it gets interesting. On the original track, Zane Agnew actually played a guitar solo. And then Tony did some of the filling parts for me. And then what happened was, after we had finished the track, Tony bounced everything. And unfortunately, because of technology, hard drive completely wiped. We lost everything. Every stem, every track off of that Pro Tools file, completely ruined. And he felt so bad, but we came back up the next week. And actually, I think it was a blessing in disguise, because I think the second recording actually came out much better than the first. Like 100 times better. We were able to come back with it with an open mind and say, okay, I think we did a really nice job with this. However, you know, I think we can do better here. We can add some ooze here. So I think it was a blessing in disguise, because really, I think it came out better the second time.
No, the song sounds amazing, guys. It's definitely one of your best.
Thank you.
We talked about the writing of this song. Who does as far as your originals go, who does the writing? Is it like a collaboration of writing with the two of you guys, or do you just one do music, one do lyrics? How does it work?
So we write our own stuff, and then I'll be like, hey man, like I'm sitting on this for it's been like 4 weeks. Let's talk about it. And then we'll talk about it. And then primarily a lot of the things have to do with just musical, like how we want to approach it. Right. And focus, I guess, is the biggest thing. Like sometimes when you just write, there's no focus, right? You lose what the song is really about. So we kind of just get each other on track, and we're like, hey man, like, listen, your song is really about this and you're going in this direction. So make sure you bring back the focus, because this, like, it might be a sentence, it might be even just one word is like, that has nothing to do with what you're talking about. And we'll kind of just help each other with lyrics, and musically too, we'll give each other critiques, like how we think something should sound versus how it was like presented to us.
So being that you guys are siblings now, does the critiquing ever get into arguments, or are you guys fairly receptive to constructive criticism?
Every once in a while, we might butt heads on something, but for the majority of it, it's actually we go in pretty open-minded to suggestions. And sometimes they'll say, "No, that doesn't work. That's not what I'm envisioning." Like if I'm writing the tune and it's coming from my perspective, I'm like, "That's not what I'm envisioning," and vice versa. But a lot of the times, what Kyle brings to my tunes is like an outsider perspective. Is really nice. Because I mean, even though we are twins, we are very different personalities, different influences, for sure. So it is nice to have that other person to bounce ideas off of if we're at a rut.
So is your songwriting process, is it a long process? Do things just come to you and you kind of like put them down? And like you said, that one went fairly quick. When you
I just streamed. I had my phone out and I just started typing words and it all came together. I had a concept. I knew what I wanted to do and that was it.
Are they all like that for you guys, or does it like, is there some that are like a labor and you have to kind of, it takes a long time to process it and get right where you want it?
Long time.
Some are, some aren't, right?
For me, I hate everything I write. It is what it is. And then he'll be like, dude, that's really good. Like, you should roll with it. And then I'll be like, Then I just put it away and that's it. Like, I don't know. It can be tough sometimes, but
for me, yeah. I think I do a really nice job of writing lyrically. But a lot of the time I wish I started with the music because I try to force music into the lyrics that I wrote, and that's kind of almost backwards. I just kind of wish I came up with something catchy, little riff, then add lyrics on top of it to fit that. But
that was actually my next question, is like take us through the songwriting process. Like how do you guys, okay, like there's like, is something pop in your head lyrically? Is it the music first? Like how exactly does it happen the same way every time?
I mean, sometimes we'll give each other suggestions when we're in a funk. Like, for example, that whole tune "Mean to Me." I said, dude, just write a standard G, C, E minor, D song. Call it a day, and that's how we got it. Like it was that simple. Like he was trying to overcomplicate the musical side of things. I was like, just make it simple. Use the 4 famous chords. When it comes to songwriting process, I mean, I've always done lyrics then music. But I know that's the completely backwards way to do it. Sometimes you just hear the tune, like you'll hear, I'm hoping a couple more originals later in the set. But like one of them that I wrote, for example, I just was sitting on the beach, getting down, like instantaneously. I had it and it was done. Yeah. Couple tweaks here and there as it progressed, but the main structure of the tune was there. So sometimes it just clicks and sometimes, it doesn't. So
I'm getting back to what you said before about how you hate everything that you write. I don't think there's any more harsh critic than yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what you think is, like I'll sit here and do, I'll take this, for example, I'll do the show. After I'm done with the show, I'm like, that was absolutely the shittiest fucking show I've ever done. I don't even know what the hell I was thinking. I should have just shut the mic off. And then I'll get message after message like, dude, great show tonight. And I'm like, you're just blowing smoke on my ass. They're like, no, really, it was good, But you are your own worst critic. So, I mean, if I give you a recommendation of anything, I would put everything on tape, whether it's shitty, whether it's good. Just keep everything, because what you think is garbage might not be. Now, do you guys keep like a stockpile of riffs and like stuff that you come up with? Do you guys just kind of like pile them up? And do you guys like all of a sudden you're like, oh, that sounds like a cool lyric, and write that down? You guys have like a book full of lyrics and a book full of, or a recorder full of songs?
I have a Google Drive folder. I have a Google Drive folder, if you will.
So it's stuff that like when you're just sitting there kind of like messing around, you're like, oh, wait a minute. So then you kind of record that one riff and then put it away for a while, and then you kind of stockpiles up. Is that?
Yeah, I've got a folder in my phone too for the same thing. Like if I got a little riff, I just write song idea, throw it in that folder, and then it just stays in there. And then eventually I'll listen to it like a year and a half later. I'm like, why didn't I sit on that? I should pull that back out and do it again.
So, all right, the first time I saw you, I'm going to play another song from you guys. The first time I saw this, you guys were at Frog Alley. As soon as you started playing, I'm like, oh God, no, don't do this, don't do this. It's all on the Watchtower. I'm like, oh God, don't do this. And I would say 10 seconds into it, I'm like, all right, wait, it might not be that bad. By the end of it, I'm like, I need to hear it again. Like what you guys did to the song was, to me, I think it was awesome. Some of them songs are tough. You know, people are like, oh, how could you do that to so? But I mean, you guys did it justice, and I definitely appreciated it the first time I heard it. And Cody, I know I told you that I couldn't get the whole thing on there, so I kind of edited it down so that I could squeeze it in here, but I couldn't do that to you guys, and I couldn't do that to the song. So I figured out a way to get the whole thing on there.
Oh, sweet!
We're gonna play it for you guys now. It is this is aCoustiK doing All on the Watchtower. Listen up, guys. We'll be right back.
Must be some kind of way out of here. Said the joker to the thief. And there is too much confusion. Can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink more wine. Come and dig my earth. Another level on the mind. Nobody up to his word. Hey, 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 hey. No reason to get excited. The thief he kindly spoke. And there were many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. 'Cause you and I, we've been through that. This is not a fate. Let us stop talking fuss now. The hour is getting late. Cause all along the watchtower, where princes kept their views, while all the other warring came went, barefoot servants too. And outside in the cold distant air, a wildcat didn't growl. Two riders were fast approaching it. and the wind began to howl. 'Cause all along the watchtower, the princes kept their views, while all the other women came and went, barefoot servants too. And outside in the cold distance air, a wildcat did growl. Now, 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 two riders were fast approaching, yeah, and the wind began to howl as it all along the watchtower, just all along the watchtower, and all along the watchtower, and all along the watchtower. No reason to get excited.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Nice job. Nice job, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that gets me every time, and I'm just like, yeah, awesome. I'm proud of you guys, man. What can I say? Music aside now, well, technically music aside, but the acoustic band aside, what do you guys do for a living? If you don't mind me asking.
Kyle, you want to answer first? Kyle?
What was the question? I'm like breaking in and out.
Aside from acoustic, what do you guys do for a living?
Oh, we're both music teachers. There we go.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I teach
I teach grades 6 through 12, high school band and middle school band.
Well, yeah, and I teach high school band, symphonic band 9 through 12, and I teach general music in 8th grade in Amsterdam, New York.
Now, there's obviously you guys being teachers, there's probably a lot of schooling for that, no?
Yeah, we both got our bachelor's degree and master's degree in music, both in the same schools. So our bachelor degree, we got our undergrad at the Crane School of Music, and we got our master's in music education at Kent State University in Ohio. So 6 years of schooling.
Not too bad, anyways. It's only 6 years, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So is that job, being musicians, is that a rewarding job, you guys?
I'm breaking in and out. I'm sorry, my internet
Is that a rewarding job for you guys, being teachers?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I'm very blessed to be a teacher. I absolutely love what I do. I'm very thankful for the people I've met, for the great musicians that I've had the opportunity to conduct and to kind of form. I've had some incredibly talented I teach at an all boys school right now. We're going co-ed next year, but I've had some incredible young men that are just extremely talented and still very talented. I have some very talented young men now, but we are welcoming girls into our school next year, so that'll be very interesting for me. But it's a very rewarding job. I mean, some of the things I get to do because of it is incredible, and you'd be very shocked at to what the next generation of musicians can bring to the table. There's a lot of very young talent out there, which is incredible.
Anything to add to that, Cole?
Yeah, I don't really much to add. I mean, I work in a larger school district than Kyle, but You know, the faculty I work with is wonderful. I think we gel really well. We're a younger department, but, you know, again, the kids they're just incredible, the things that they can do, especially right now, like during the pandemic. Like, we put on like a virtual concert. We've done live streaming marching bands in parking lots. We've done, like, they just always go above and beyond for us. And I think it's wonderful. Like Kyle said, I think this next generation of musicians, they're going to be really well equipped with anything thrown at them. So
that's awesome. And I mean, you guys obviously are, you know, doing your part to help form them, which is awesome. I give you guys props for that. Now, let's get to your musical influences.
Kyle, start first.
Yeah, Kyle, I'll start with you.
All right, so I guess like my biggest musical influence, if I have to say, is Dave Matthews. It is. I mean, I absolutely love what he does. Obviously, our grandfather is a huge musical influence. For those of you,
is he cutting in and out for you?
Yeah, he's freezing up a little bit.
Yeah,
there he is. You froze up, Kyle. What was that?
We can't hear you. Do you have a better Wi-Fi?
No,
we heard
I don't have better Wi-Fi.
Our grandfather is an influence of ours.
Yep.
And that was it.
Oh, let's see.
What was after grandpa?
We have this crazy uncle of ours that plays a lot of drums.
Crazy uncle.
He's kind of fuzzy looking. He's a little fuzzy. I don't know.
Probably fucking handsome as hell too, right? I'm sure.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know about that, man. That's pushing it.
Oh man, he'll be sad to hear that, man.
That's all right. That's all right. But yeah, we have this crazy uncle that taught us how to play drums, which has been a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, basically those are my like biggest influences. Yeah, that's what I got. Dave Matthews, and then of course Timmy Reynolds, you know, on guitar. And actually, sometimes I actually get quite inspired by a lot of the local talent. You'd be very surprised. Like when you go out and you see a lot of this local talent, it's like, wow. You know, it blows me away, like what we have in this area. And it makes you inspired and want you to write more. It makes you want to like just actually sometimes one of two things. You can have to pick up the guitar and keep working, or just put it away and be like, nah, man, I can't even come close to that.
Dude, I can't even tell you the wealth of local talent we have here is absolutely insane. You know, I hear it day in, day out. Being partnered with Nippertown. Nippertown's, you know, got local music written all over it. But the wealth of talent in this area, we're lucky. And, you know, I don't know if people take it for granted or not, but holy shit, man. There is some really, really talented folks in this area. Yourself and you guys included. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you.
So Cody, if you guys had to put like a label on your music, if you had to like describe your music to somebody, how would you describe it? Does it fit into a category? And if not, what sets it apart from other music?
This is the toughest question.
We are an acoustic band who we are primarily a cover band that does write original music. That is probably the easiest way to put it. We will cover anything that you ask us. Like we'll do rap music, country, pop, hip hop, R&B. We'll do classic rock. We've done pop music. We've done jazz. I mean, you can name it. We've probably played it out somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a cover song that you guys need to do for me. It's March of the SOD by the band SOD. All right.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna look this up and it's just gonna be like, oh god?
It's pretty much thrash. I can't wait to hear this. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, so
I guess what we're known for as well, Mike, is our harmonies, because our voices are very similar, but they're different. And we're pretty well known for our mashups. Everybody loves our mashups that we do. But that's all I wanted to get in. Sorry, go ahead.
No, your harmonies definitely. That's one thing that does set your music apart is your harmonies. You guys are, I mean, spot on with them. I'll give you that for sure. I mean, you must come from like a musically talented family, right?
Yeah,
Okay, this is one of my favorite questions to ask people, and it kind of stumps people, but it's it's fun to do because especially when you talk to like the metal guys, you get some really cool answers. But if we were to open your phone or music player, what would your playlist look like? The first 3-4 songs, Kyle.
So what would my phone look like for a playlist?
What would like the first 3 or 4 songs be on a playlist if we opened your phone and looked at it?
Oh God. Probably. I mean, you'll see a lot of Dave Matthews to start. I mean, believe it or not the full band, but like just Dave and Tim stuff. You would probably see a lot of actually like I've been listening to a lot of like my good friend Greg Schilling from college recently. So like you'd see a lot of him. You'd probably see some jazz actually. I do a lot of listening to jazz in between stuff. And actually some local talent too. I listen to a lot of like Dark Honey and Hasty Page and yeah, like just local bands I listen to a lot too. I actually went on Spotify and looked up Nipper Town's local music playlist, and I put that on for like a while and listened to that. That was actually really cool to see all the in one spot. So that was really cool.
Oh, that existed. I gotta pull that up now. Thanks.
Yeah,
Kyle.
it's pretty. Oh, look at that. Hello, Mr. Cross. Good to see you, my friend. Cody, what about you?
Oh, jeez. Probably. If like, are you looking for specific songs? Or are you just looking for bands? Like, what are you?
I mean, it's just something that 3 or 4 of your favorites that would be on your playlist if we looked it up.
God. Probably like "Vindicated" by Dashboard Confessional. "Slow Dancing in a Burning Room" by John Mayer. I listen to a lot of Andy McKee, like a ton of Andy McKee. He's like an acoustic percussive guitar player, like slaps a guitar, does like very interesting things with the guitar, like he makes it a drum set. Like it's pretty cool. I listen to a lot of him. Tommy Emmanuel also on that same page. Those two guys were probably on there. And then yeah, I mean, like Kyle said, there's a lot of local talent. I just was last week, or maybe actually no, I think it was 2 days ago. I listened to all of Erin Harks's Zoloft and Probation album for her new comedy. Yeah, so I mean, I'm all over the place with everything too. I'm jumping genre, same thing.
If you haven't checked out Erin Harks's album, you have to. It's hysterical.
It's so funny.
AaronHarks.com, folks. Make sure you guys go check it out. So, we're gonna do we'll play another song from you guys. We'll come back, a couple more questions, wrap it up. We'll let everybody know where you can find your stuff, where they can find your stuff. I'm sure you already know. We're gonna play Sweetest Song of Summer. And Kyle, I'm gonna ask you about that one. What's the deal with that?
Sure. So every year, my girlfriend and I, we go down to Sunset Beach, North Carolina. And this is kind of where I had the realization was on the beach at like, I want to say like 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, well, in the morning, afternoon, right? And I wanted to write something for my girlfriend that was basically like just about summer and enjoying summer and spending time together. And the longer the days, the better. You never want those kind of days to end. And and this is what came out of it. And I was very happy with how it came out. Our cousin Ben Grant did all the mixing, and it was mastered by Shordelli. So it was a good project. And yeah, I don't know. I can see a lot of people just hanging out on their boat, drinking and listening to this tune. So I hope everybody likes it. So
I have no doubt in my mind that they will. This is going to be from the performance that you guys did, Watchtower, from the that benefit you guys did. This is aCoustiK again with the Sweetest Song of Summer. Check it out, and we will be right back.
Hope you enjoyed the Sweetest Song of Summer.
last a lifetime, and I wish to be by your side. I wish you'll eat every day and every night. Come with me, you will see the grass so green, sun so bright, baby blue sky got so white. We will sing the sweetest song of summer. We will laugh, we will smile, haven't felt this true in a while. We will sing the sweetest song of summer, the sweetest song of summer. Round and round the world goes round and round, and the sunlight turned to street lights, and our hands that got so tight. Feeling for the first time, maybe for the last time, feeling for the first time, you. When the moon breaks, the sunrise takes its place, and I'll be there with you. Come with me, you will see the grass so green, the sun so bright, baby blue sky clouds so white. We will sing the sweetest song of summer. We will laugh, we will smile, haven't felt this true in a while. We will sing the sweetest song of summer, the sweetest song of summer, the sweetest song of summer, the sweetest song of summer. Grass so green, sun so bright, baby blue sky clouds so white. We will sing the sweetest song of summer. We will laugh, we will smile, haven't felt this true in a while. We will sing the sweetest song of summer, 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 yeah. The sweetest song of summer.
Very well done, folks. Yeah, thank you to Cover Band TV for allowing us to slap some of their footage up there. Definitely appreciate that from them fellas. So
We talk about Peter, yeah. Peter and Kevin, they're awesome people.
yes, indeed they are. And we definitely appreciate them letting us borrow some stuff from them. It was very nice. Couple more things, and then I will let you guys go wander off in the internet somewhere.
Sweet.
If you guys were talking to a younger version of you, what advice would you guys give in regards to music?
Take drums from Uncle Mike sooner. No, honestly, actually, you know what? If I gave advice to someone who like wants to start really early, I almost wish I took piano at a younger age. I know a lot of like people like when I went to college, that's like one of the things I struggled with like crazy was just piano playing. And like even in my career now, I find myself playing a lot more piano than I thought I was going to. I mean, I would just say like if you're looking to get into music at a young age, I would start lessons if you're very, very serious about it. But if you're kind of like trying to get into it, don't be afraid to, you know, pick up a guitar, pick up a piano, pick up a drum set. Like, I think that was something that we really valued is our grandfather was always playing a banjo. There was a guitar out. There was a djembe out. There was an oud sitting in the corner. Like, there was all of this stuff surrounding us, and we could just kind of just fiddle with whatever. So don't be afraid to experiment with things, but also if you're serious about it, take lessons.
What about you, Kyle?
I think the most important thing is just, you know, focused practice. Focused practice. There we go. Just, I think a lot of times, you know, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, my internet. I'm so sorry. So yeah, focused practice. You know, basically you can practice for an hour, right, and get nothing accomplished. So I guess the best thing is just developing a practice schedule and sticking to it, like a routine that you can really focus, like challenge yourself, but still leave room where you felt positive leaving a practice session. I think any young musician needs to understand, or even a younger version of myself, focused practice is going to be better than just sitting down for an hour and basically just noodling, right? Or just playing stuff you already know. I think that's key. That would be a huge thing for me, and definitely, like Cody said, get a teacher at a young age, a very young age, and work with them hand in hand to get you prepared for whatever your life wants you to do. So yeah,
Definitely makes sense. I know that when back when I was playing, it was come home from school, play for like an hour and a half, have dinner, come back down, play for a couple hours. Like my regimen was pretty brutal, and I feel bad because unfortunately my father had to listen. And that's another thing, by the way. Like you guys said that stuff was laying around, you guys could always play with it and stuff. When I was younger, I wasn't allowed to touch shit. If I touched it, like, get your fucking hands off that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I used to get yelled at for it, but you guys could play with stuff. That's fine.
Pop must have lightened up in his later years.
That's it. I'm gonna take up an argument with that one. God damn it! I'm coming, buddy.
We weren't allowed to touch the 40s guitar that was in there, or the 60s guitar that he had in there. That was it. It was the only rule we had.
Oh, the Gibsons. Yeah. Trust me, it was. Those were like
his babies.
You open up the case and the sunshine comes out. Yeah, definitely. So, being that we're at the end of this now, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity for like a shameless plug time. You guys want to thank anybody? If you guys want to plug your stuff, I'm going to cover where you can find your music. I'll cover all that stuff for you guys. I want this to be more like personal. Like you guys want to, thank anybody, get your note, but make sure in your shameless plugs that you guys let people know your booking information, where they can find you, where they can get a hold of you to get you guys gigs and stuff. Because I know you guys have a calendar that's filling up fairly fast.
Yeah.
So I will start. Let's start with Cody. Shameless plug, bro. Go.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that I still don't touch his instruments, but that's funny. I'd say I have to thank just my family growing up. They really did take care of us in terms of getting us lessons and really supporting our music goals. I have to thank all the people who've supported us throughout this crazy time, like even with the pandemic, even with just in general, just like the last 5 years has been great. People who've come to a show, we appreciate you. A huge thank you to our good friend Andrew, who definitely has helped inspire some of our music, has helped keep us writing, who's joining us whenever we asked him to fill in. We've got to thank Erin Harks too, because she's given us an opportunity to get more gigs and playing in this area. Because we are now her horn players for her ensemble, plus our acoustic duo, plus we're in a wedding band. Yeah. So we're doing a lot. So we got a lot to be thankful for, for everyone who's given us an opportunity to play, for all the businesses, the Lake George Beach Club, Bourbon Street. Kyle, you can fill in if you want to. Bailey's in Saratoga. We played at Gaffney's. All of these.
Chris Cannoli this coming week.
Oh yeah, with the Chris Cannoli. I can't even begin to explain. They're just, these businesses around here have been so supportive and so wonderful, and get out, support them, support the local music scene. We love what they're doing. We love this community. We're just so grateful to be out there playing and sharing our talent with the world. So we thank them.
Awesome. Kyle, you got anything to add to that?
Yeah. So for me, like Cody said, the family, like my girlfriend and her family, they're very supportive of what I do. She's very supportive of what we do, and that's critical. You can find us guys on Facebook, Instagram. We are on all media platforms. It's aCoustiK 93. If you want to check us out, we have live videos and everything else. Our whole summer calendar is typically posted on our Facebook. Yeah, it's on the back. Yeah. It's on the back of our shirt. We don't have, this is the only merch we have. We don't have anything else. My girlfriend made us these. It was awesome. We have stickers and business cards.
Business cards. And then
if you ever want to get a hold of us, if you want to book us, Facebook Messenger, or our email is aCoustiK, aCoustiK @gmail.com. We are always, we're always looking. If we have the date available, we're very reasonably priced. We have a good time. We provide everything. And we don't take breaks. We take pride in that. Like we really give you 3 hours of nonstop music. And our break is, one will sing while the other gets a drink and vice versa. So we really pride ourselves in that. But yeah, check the Facebook, check the Instagram. We always have shows primarily on the weekends, and then in the summers we do a couple times during the week. And thanks to anybody who's ever listened to our music, who supported our music, who shares our music. That means the world to us. One of these days, I hope we like to take songs of like local bands and try and cover them, just because like that's what we do. One of these days, I hope somebody will take one of our songs and just cover it, even if it's just live, and send us a short little clip like, hey, we're doing this, like, because we like your song. That to me is like, as an artist, would be like ideal to see somebody cover our song and give it their own twist. I think that'd be cool. But
a very, 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 very huge thank you to your listeners tonight for tuning in and listening to us and chatting with us and hanging out. We do appreciate that as well. So
now that you guys have been on the show, you guys are honorary degenerates now.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So the band is called aCoustiK. It's aCoustiK. Go check out their music now. It's on most platforms, probably all of them. Spotify, Amazon, Monster, iTunes. You guys can go to Facebook and Instagram. It's aCoustiK93 for everything. If you guys want to find them, it's aCoustiK 93. Give the email one more time, guys, if they want to book you.
Duo aCoustiK. So DUOACOUSTIK @gmail.com.
You guys heard it. Get on there quick, because like I said, their calendar fills up very, very fast. On a personal note, I appreciate you guys coming on here, hanging out with me. I keep wanting to call you boys. I've been calling you boys all my life, but yeah. I got to call you gentlemen now. Gentlemen, I appreciate you guys coming. Know that I love you both with all my heart, and I am extremely proud of what you guys have done and what you guys are going to do in the future.
Thank you.
Honestly, you guys are amazing, and make sure you guys go check them out. It's aCoustiK 93, aCoustiK 93. That's Facebook, Instagram, and all music platforms. Gentlemen, it has been an honor and a pleasure. I appreciate you coming on. I will let you go so that Cody doesn't get yelled at, because I'm 5 minutes over. And whatever you have to do, tell them I owe them 5 minutes, and I apologize.
I am good. Thank you, though. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen. I will talk to you guys soon. Be well, and be safe out there, okay?
Thanks, Fuzzy.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks,
aCoustiK, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, guys. Awesome couple of dudes there. Near and dear to my heart, for sure. All right, what are we going to next, folks? We have got a couple more things, and then we'll let you go. We're going to talk about supporting local music and local venues. Now, what does it mean to support local music and local venues? It means more than people think. It's a lot more than just kind of like going to a show and being done with it. So here's a little list of stuff what it means to support your local artists and music. First and foremost, attend the shows. Make sure you guys are going out and seeing live music, because we haven't had in like 14, 15 months. So it makes sense to kind of like go out there and support the cause. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'll let you know after. I'll send you a text after. So it means going out, and even if it's, go to a show with a buddy of yours that likes that music, like attend as many shows as you can, because again, we haven't had it in a while, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are itching. That's all I've heard people talk about is I can't wait to go see a show, et cetera, et cetera. So make sure you guys are getting out and actually attending the shows. Don't just click interested or going on the events that are on Facebook. Actually go. Actually try to make it. Don't click go and then not go. Don't click interested and not go, because hey, listen, everybody does it. Don't be like, whatever. Everybody does it. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I've hit interested or going when I had no intention of going. I mean, to me, it's like a way of kind of like showing support, but it's actually kind of counterproductive. So if you're gonna go, hit the going button and then go, because it's a lot of fun. Yeah, actually just show up, be responsible, have fun, plain and simple. It's easy. You can also, another way of supporting local artists, buy the music. There's a million platforms out there that you can find people's music on. Bandcamp is a big one. Obviously Spotify and Amazon Music, iTunes, all that stuff. Don't like illegally download stuff. That doesn't help the artist at all. Don't rely on them to give you a free copy, because that's a tough thing for an artist to be like, yeah, okay, man, I'll give you a free one, but like, it's their livelihood. So, don't, if they offer it, fine. If don't ask though. And don't rip their stuff and give it to other people. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I just got that the other day. I'll rip you a copy. Again, that's their livelihood. And like the boys were talking about their merch, buy the merch. That's easy enough to do. A lot of artists rely on the merch to make that next CD, make that next album, make that next EP. They rely on their merch sales for that. So pick up a shirt, pick up a hat, pick up a sticker, pick up a pair of panties if they make them. Whatever you guys got to do, help them out, buy the merch. I mean, a lot of people have cool shirts. Myself included. I have a store full of them online. That's at teespring.com/stores/that-fuzzy-518-store. How's that? Yeah. So, I mean, buy the merch. It helps them out. It, they could be using that to fund the next album, the next thing of merch coming out. So help them out with that. And, probably the biggest thing is share the links. Definitely a big thing is to share the links. You see an event coming up, it takes a couple nanoseconds to click share. Just share it to your page. That's probably the best way to support artists, because the biggest advertisement is telling your friends. Word of mouth is like the biggest advertisement. Like if you go to a restaurant and you love the restaurant, you're going to tell a couple of people like, oh my God, this place is great. But if you have a shitty experience, you're going to tell everybody you know that place is horrible, right? So with that word of mouth, telling people, hey, these guys are playing live here, go check them out. Sharing it on Facebook. Huge, easy peasy and simple. Things go viral by sharing. And I know you're not going to get like an event to go viral, but if you share it, it'll definitely get the word out there. It will get more attendance to shows, more money for the venues and for the bands. Sharing it goes a long way, guys. It also opens up a broader audience for the bands. Something that someone may have never heard before. They're like, whoa, I didn't even know I liked that till I just heard these guys. So sharing definitely helps. Now for the venues, try to frequent your favorite club or venue. Maybe go somewhere that you've never gone before to see a band that you've never seen before. You know what I mean? These guys have been out for 13, 14 months, something like that. These venues have been shut down. They've been dark for, most of them, I should say a majority of them. They need the help. So make sure you guys go, check out some bands that you wouldn't normally go. Bring a buddy with you. Bring a couple buddies with you. Like, have a night out. You know what I mean? And again, share the events with your friends. It'll bring more money to the club, more crowd to the band. It's real easy, folks. The sharing thing's real big. And make sure when you're at the venues, tip your wait staff. Again, 13, 14 months without that extra income or that job that they rely on goes a long way. I mean, they're working their ass off for you. Help them out. Throw them a couple extra bucks. You know what I mean? And obviously you got to be responsible when you go out. As far as drinking and driving goes, don't do that. That's not good. But also respect the venues, especially the bathrooms, because some of them get pretty foul. So that's just my little list of things that I come up with. Because they're good. A lot of them, they're showing more and more. People are starting to post that they have gigs coming up, stuff starting to open up again, slowly starting to open up. I mean, let's, being responsible is the best thing. Go to a venue. Don't, if you have to wear a mask, wear a mask. Don't ruin it for everybody. Let's try to keep this thing going and keep the venues open. And I mean, they definitely need to stay open. So this is like our one chance to do it. So let's do that. Yes, the lights for charity. Yep, they're still on. Just another shout out to charity. Summer plans. Now that stuff's starting to open up again. You guys in chat, do you guys have anything cool planned like for the summer? Moving on for the summer, going into the summer, have you guys planned anything minor or major, day trips, et cetera, et cetera? Like, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do summer wise, like, but I mean, most of my stuff is like isolated anyways, because I really don't like groups and people and crowds and all that shit. So, I like going to like wildlife preserves and chilling there. You know what I mean? Kind of wandering in the woods and sitting by a stream and listening to the water roll. And it's just nice and relaxing and gives you a chance to kind of go and center yourself and focus and stuff like that. So, I mean, going to see waterfalls is kind of cool. So, I mean, that's a lot of my plans is just kind of like hanging out, mellowing out. I'm getting boring in my old age, but I want to go see shows too. And, hang out with some people that I haven't seen in Christ a long ass time. So, yeah, if you guys got any plans, let me know. I might, not going to say tag along, but I might steal your idea. How's that sound? Pretty good? No, yes, maybe? Oh, Jesus. So, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's cool too. Going to like driving somewhere where I've never been to go to like the antique stores is kind of fun too. Monthly art shows at Bolton Landing. Good idea. Definitely a cool idea. I don't know what the hell else I had planned for summer. I had other cool shit to do, but of course my son and I usually do like a mini golf war. You know what I mean? Like we go to places like we'll go to Lake George and we'll play like 3 or 4 courses in a day. Just like go up there and hammer and like see who can beat who and shit like that. It's a lot of fun. We've done it since he was a wee little one. So I'm sure that'll come up again this year. Now that the clubs are opening back up. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Jersey. There's this freaking place in Hoboken. I think it's Hoboken. Maybe not. Where the hell is it? Newark? I don't remember where the fuck it was. There's a place that has like amazing roast beef sandwiches there. They serve fresh mozzarella on them. And they like smother them in like au jus. Oh my God. I saw it on like Man vs. Food or something. And it looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep. Do the weekend, do this art show, and then mini golf war. Hell yeah. See, Jess, you got good ideas. See that? Also, guys, speaking of Jess, if you guys want to take a look at Nautiskulls on Facebook, Nautiskulls is Jess's little corner of the intranet there. She's got a lot of cool stuff up there. The resin stuff is up there. The coffin jewelry boxes are pretty sick. She's got some gauge stuff and all the crystals and the jewelry and stuff like that. Everything. Go check out Nautiskulls, guys. You won't be disappointed. That's on Facebook. Nautiskulls. That's Jess's little corner. Go check that out. Do you guys have a favorite local restaurant? Here's what I'm asking. I'm looking to see like where you guys would go for like a nice romantic meal. Like if you were going to take a guy out or girl out to a romantic meal, where would you guys go? I'm thinking like there's that place, Barn Cider, but that's like $1 million a steak and stuff like that. Like I can make any place cool. You know what I mean? I can make any place fun just by being me. I'm a kind of an idiot. So I can pretty much entertain anybody. Harvest on Bay Road in Queensbury. Good suggestion. I've heard of that, Jess. Yeah, that might be a good place. I can make any place fun. There's no doubt about that. Like I'll just D. Raymond's is good, and it's funny because funny you mentioned that because D. Raymond's is literally like right next to the Eden Cafe, which is again like 2 minutes from my house. So that's perfect. D. Raymond's is awesome. I like going to like Ralph's Tavern. It's not really romantic, but Ralph's Tavern's cool. What the hell was the name of that other place? I'm not gonna be able to remember it now, but it was cool. Oh, jeez, I can't remember. I'm running a block right now. I'll think of it. I'll think of it like once I shut the mics down. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Because I mean, it's always good to have the information in the back of your head in case you have to all of a sudden, you know, go out on a romantic evening or something. And have the memory banks charged up and ready to go, you know? Alternate plans, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean? I don't want to go to some freaking dump. I want to go to a nice place if I go out. You know what I mean? What else we got? I think I'm about out of stuff. I mean, I got high school memories, but we might have to save that for next week. I think I'm going to save high school memories for next week because it's going to go into Cafe Italia. That's another good one. High school memories are going to go for a long time, and I'm at the 120 mark now, so keep it short and sweet for you guys. But we'll do high school memories next week, and make sure you guys think about them for next week. Yeah, think about your favorite high school memories for next week. We'll tack high school memories on next week, and we'll take care of it then. How's that sound? Let's go to the cards. We'll do a couple of readings right now. Well, Dan's joint's up there right now, so we will talk about. Let's show this one more time. I'll show it one more time just because I know Myron loves it. I love it for sure. There it is. Me and Nipper having a great time out in the park. Fat Snapper, throw the mic. Here you go, boy. He goes and gets it. He doesn't bring it back though. Nipper's like, you suck. I don't want to hear any more of you. Go away. Takes the mic and runs. Little bastard. Every time. He is a degenerate. Fred Flintstone graduated. You know what, Dan? You're, executive producer, Dan. You can kiss my ball bag. I put the R rating up in the front. Now I can say it. You can kiss my ball bag, sir. That's fucked up. I can't believe you said that. So MyronLozon.com. You guys saw the artwork that Myron does. He does all of my logos for me. Myron's an amazing artist. He's also an amazing dude. He's just a cool guy. MyronLozon.com. He does do custom pieces. If you need something drawn, that's the man to go to. MyronLozon.com. You can also find him on Insta and Facebook under Psycho Fire Productions. That's Psycho FYRE Productions. Pure Essence of Earth. It is all natural, handmade body care products for women and men. Check out the website, www.pureessenceoferarth.com. Also on Instagram, you can go to pure_essence of earth. Christopher James Antiques and Collectibles. They are at 260 Main Street, Lee, Massachusetts, about a 45-minute drive. What a cool place that is. I was up there actually with Myron and Chris doing a comic book signing up there. And we did a tour of Chris's store. Really cool stuff in there. He also has an eBay store, so go check it out. It's Christopher James Antiques and Collectibles. We talked about Jess and Nautiskulls on Facebook. Go check that out. Who can forget nippertown.com? The folks at nippertown.com are nothing short of amazing. Anything local, you'll find it there. If you don't find it on there, you will very, very shortly after that. Jim's a hardworking guy. Jim does a lot of shit behind the scenes. He's nonstop work. I think he's a fucking robot, but I mean, that's just Jim. Jim's awesome. So make sure you guys go check that out. It's nippertown.com. Nippertown's also on Facebook, Insta, and Twitter at Nippertown, exclusively on nippertown.com. You also have Capital Underground. New episodes air every Monday morning, usually around 9 a.m., somewhere around there. Make sure you check that out. Ralph Renna and Capital Underground, exclusively on Nippertown. Speaking of Ralph Renna, you can also find him at Shuffle Extreme Radio. That's shuffleextreme.com. Daily radio stuff, ton of cool music. Make sure you guys go check that out. I'm done. I will read you guys a bedtime story, and then I'm out of here. Make sure you guys stop back next Friday, 8 p.m., same time, same channel. You guys know where to find us. Sicko! What's up, my dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. make sure you guys come check us out again next week. Same time, same channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here. You can find us at youtube.com/thatfuzzing518 show. Make sure you guys are subscribing, liking, and sharing that channel. Also, facebook.com/518fuzzy. Follow that one, like it, and share with your friends. Sharing is very important, guys. You know that. You can also find us on facebook.com/Nippertown. We're also streaming live on Nippertown as we do the shows on Friday evening. If you guys are interested in Share This Stimmy, you get 8 stickers. You get a chance to win a $50 bill or 3 more $5 bills that are in the envelopes. The address for that, the address to pay, it's $5 an envelope, paypal.me/thatfuzzing518 show. That will get you an envelope. Make sure you include your address. That way I can mail them out to you. Again, there's 11 left. There's still an opportunity for you guys to win. I'm not sure that I have not heard that the 50 has been claimed yet. So it could still be in that stack sitting right next to me. PayPal.me/thatfuzzing518 show. $5 an envelope. Buy up to 4. So send me 20. I'll send you out 4 envelopes, and good luck to you guys and hope you win. I will read you guys a bedtime story, and then I'm out of here. So I will see you again next week. The title of the book is Fuck This Bullshit. I'm Out. Make sure you guys tune in next week, 8 p.m. I will see you guys. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Couldn't do this shit without you. Appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for aCoustiK for stopping in.
Shut the fuck up, fat man. This ain't none of your goddamn business.
All right. Samuel L. says it the best. I'm out, guys. See you guys next week. Later.